And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Star Control 2, where we're in the middle of the death march at the end of the game because we failed miserably. We have failed miserably. So we're going to watch the end of the game. We're going to have this play out. Where are we? We're in ur-quan territory. We're going to watch this play out. We're going to see what we can do in the final period of this game. We're going to try to solve some mysteries. And then we're going to start a new file with a lot of information that we've assembled over the course of this playthrough, and we're going to try to get the good ending. All right. I'm going to write down uh 43.8 637.2. Hello. 3.8 637.2. Intermittent. We'll get to that once we've got some fuel, because it's going to take quite a bit to get there. Excuse me. I have to ask. I counted, and not counting the ur-quan and the Korra, I have found 17 species. And I think I was told at the start that there were 18? Not counting the ur-quan and Korra, or did that count the ur-quan? One sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. All right, let's see. What do we want to do? Let's go to Ophiuchi. Oh, that's not their homeworld. Huh. Weird. Why do I have notes about ur-quan and Ophiuchi? Excuse me. All right, Zeta Hyades. Let's go get that bomb. They're moving fast. We don't have much time before the death march really gets going. And I'll be checking my star map every so often. Now, do they bounce around the map and target Earth last, maybe? Oh, they're heading for the Mycon. I wonder if they'll find the Slylandro. Oh, right. I haven't found the Druge. Zeta Hyades 6B. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Right. Attention, alien vessel. This world is under the full jurisdiction of the ur-quan Protectorate. We extend a subdued but civil greeting. For what purpose do you linger at this location? We are the stewards of the bomb. We keep it from those who would use it unwisely. In addition, we are prepared to act under the direction of the Protectorate, of the Proctorate, should we decide to make a final atonement for our most grievous blunder. This must be a pretty special bomb to have all of you keeping an eye on it. You're correct. It is a relic of precursor origin. It has the power to destroy entire planetary objects, perhaps even galaxies. Well, you're going to use it on everybody then? The ur-quan have been entrusted by fate to watch over this device, so that it will be used in the way that it was intended by destiny. Tell us about the bomb. What's the scoop? During standard exploration procedures, we came across what appeared to be an ancient precursor supply base. It had been dismantled and appeared to be empty. In the staging area, there was a collection of what appeared to be refuse. During the cataloging of these various items, this device was discovered in a damaged container. From what our scientists can tell, it appears to be a planeteering tool, capable of reducing moon-sized objects to particulate dust clouds. We believe that it was either accidentally forgotten or simply left because of a lack of room on the departing vessel. We have an urgent need for this device. Give us the bomb. We cannot relinquish control of this instrument of power. You cannot have the bomb. Any attempt on your part to change this current arrangement will be met with fearsome ur-quan resistance. Fair enough. Bomb is pretty dangerous and you guys are crazy. I'm getting out of here. Don't worry. Hey, I left. How could I do that? Now I sink into a depression that leaves me speechless. Oh. Alright, let's go find the Druge homeworld. Zeta Persei 1. All the Korra are heading for the Mycon. Zeta Persei. Oh! Well, guess I'm not finding the Druge. Guess I'm not finding the Druge. The Korra started with them. Oh, dear. Okay, let's see. I wonder if the Rosy Sphere will even be on Zeta Persei 1. You missed me going to the bomb world and being surprised that there were 8 million ur-quan there, which, yeah, worth poking the space anyway, that's true. Yeah. Excuse me. From what I've heard about the Druge, couldn't have happened to a nicer set of merchants. Okay, well, let's head for the Druge homeworld. And see what the Korra have left. So I asked earlier, I counted, and I found, excuse me, not counting the Druge, I found 17 non-ur-quan, non-Korra species. And I think you guys told me there were 18, so that would make the Druge the 18th. Is that all the species in this sector, in the game? 18 plus the ur-quan and the Korra? Oh, they're almost to the Mycon. Yep, there go the Mycon. Bye. Were the Mycon's fibers be turgid enough? They sure weren't. Alright, what do you think? Are they going for the Ahad or the Vux next? Oh, right, the Melnorme. Melnorme make 19, and the Irma Herman Chengesu I counted as 2, I think? Oh, why am I going in real space? I should have taken the hyper lanes. While I'm in transit, let me count. Pekunk, Zokfot Peak, Cyrene, Thradash, Mycon, Yahat, Slylandro, Shofixti, Spathi, Ors is 10. Vux, Ilrath, Chengesu, Murmur, Otwig is 15. Supox, Arlo is 17. Druge is 18. Melnorme is 19. Oh, there go the Vux. I bet the Cyrene are dead, too. All right, where are they headed next? Oh, they're going after the Ors. Huh. The only species you haven't met is one you have to finish a quest to meet. Interesting. Wouldn't the Ors just escape into the other dimension? The only species you haven't met is one you have to finish a quest to meet because there's only one of them. Oh, there go the Ors. How close am I? Almost there. Zeta Persei 1. Directly north of my starting position. That is a tiny habitable belt. Let's see the ruins of Zeta Persei 1. Nope, nope. Dust World. Well, it's dust now. Oh, energy scan. Interesting. Let's take a look. Yep, ruined. Report from surface. Everything we have found in these ruins of this once thriving Druge metropolis have convinced us that they have been utterly destroyed by planetary bombardment attacks from the Korra. What a bummer, huh? Based on an anomalous energy reading, we located a hardened chamber deep under the surface. Some kind of vault. Inside the chamber, we found a small glowing red sphere about the size of a clenched fist. Since the Druge placed the artifact in the protective vault, we must assume that it has value of some kind. Therefore, we are bringing the rosy sphere up to the ship. End of report. Alright, the Korra have left the Yahat alone. Interesting. Okay, I've got the Rosy Sphere, Aqua Helix in Thradash space, Zeta Draconis. Hang on, I'm going to get the map that you've given me of the hyperlanes. Geminorum is I. This is why the game doesn't become totally unwinnable if the Death March wipes out a species. Plot items get left behind in the devastation. Noted. I mean, I'm not winning this. I wonder what you have to do to win it. Do you have to make friends with the ur-quan or something? Maybe you convince the Korra to leave? Maybe you aid the ur-quan in defeating the Korra. Just to remind me, the hyperlane, or whatever it is, the hyperlane access point that unlocks it with the Arlo is Quasi-Space, that's the one. Is, only available from the 20th to the 23rd of each month, right? Alright, let's see. Our map. I is this one. Oh, I'm sneezing so much today. It's 17th to 20th. Noted. I won't be able to get there immediately, but alright, let's see. Zeta Draconis. Ugh. Oh, huh, that's not in Thradash space. Oh, no, wait, that's where I am. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out, Shuffle-What. Good luck with your housework. Oh, they're heading for the Zokfod Peak. I wonder what happens if you're in the ZFP homeworld system when the Korra wipe them out. Alright, bye ZFPs. Alright. Let's see, which planet? Just says Zeta Draconis. Let's start from the inner ones out. Ah, here we are. Oh boy, it's their homeworld. Right. Warning, you have entered Thradash secured space. There is nothing valuable here. Sure there isn't. Go away. So what's so special about this world? Why all the guards? Very well, since we have a huge number of ships here, I guess there can't be much harm in explaining this to you. God, I love the cigar. Provided you leave when we're done. So listen carefully. Below us, on the surface of this planet, on the dark continent of Funt, high on a mountain, in an ancient shrine, resting in a special ceremonial cradle, glowing with its magical blue light, is the... No, I've changed my mind. You don't get to know the answer. Sorry. Oh, geez, come on. That was unfair. Okay, I guess you're right. It was a bit cruel. I'll tell you. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, right. On the dark continent of Funt. Oh, this again. High on a mountain. In an ancient shrine. Resting in a special ceremonial cradle. Glowing with its magical blue light is the... Aqua Helix, the most revered of all Thradash relics. The sign of any culture's authority. I left something important on the surface last week. Can I just go down and get it? Yeah, the Thradash team is great. Okay, go ahead. Hey, wait a minute. You're after our most ancient and important relic, aren't you? You were going to steal it, weren't you? Ah! You are sneaky and deceptive, just like the vile Culture 16ers. You shall suffer their same fate. Oblivion! Yeah, I figured that's how that was going to go. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Man, the Thradash ships suck. I could probably take them. Oh, the ZFPs are gone. Okay. Well, we have to progress the Thradash storyline to get the Aqua Helix, it seems. Or we could just wipe them all out. I bet a single Arlo ship could wipe out that entire Space Force. You know what? I kind of want to save and see how far I get against that Space Force. Okay, actual question. Are the ships around a major installation like that infinite, or is there a limit to them? Oh, wait. I have to beat the Thradash up to get their friendship. Right. So maybe I hang out here and beat them up anyway. Major bases are infinite. Alright, let's leave the system. We'll let the Thradash come to us and we'll see how the friendship making goes. Oh, whoops. I had my mic muted from sneezing. My bad. My bad. Is there a 2-week period where you can go to ur-quan space and find Thradash ships? Would you describe the ur-quan's enemy ships? They were black as space itself, with only the occasional glint off their hulls as they turned to fire. Their weapons were extremely primitive, nothing more than fast-spinning discs of dense metal that wrecked you Yet they penetrated our defensive screens and inflicted grievous damage. Purely through their enormous kinetic energy. The Black Ship's secret weapon is their Ring of Fire, which is very effective at short range. Hey, wait a minute. What am I doing answering your questions? Puny human, your time is almost up. Prepare yourself for defeat! We have requirements which you will fulfill now. Huh? Yeah? What? You say what? Foolish, pitiful, small-headed being. We will just destroy you and everybody on your ship. Good luck fighting the Arlo. Penny Witty, you're up. That wasn't even a fight. Oh, that was pathetic on the Thradash's part. The Arlo are so good. Thradash are so hilariously underpowered for how big they think their dicks are. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look. The Korra are heading for the Umga. Oh, they're going to hit Thradash space in a minute. Maybe they go for the Arlo first? Attention, weak, ugly humans aboard that wallowing garbage scow of a ship. Unless you are even more inferior than we believe, and that's hard to imagine. You already know who we are, the Thraddash of Culture 19. We are the original ur-quan fighting slaves, the cream of their elite forces. Yes, sure you are. Your instructors in the harsh realities of life. It is time for your next lesson. You are strong. We like strong. We be friends now, okay? We are strong. You are weak, and ha! We hate weak. We do not need weak friends. We only want slaves and teachers. Since you have nothing to teach us and refuse to be our slave, then you are our enemy. Such logic must be obvious, even to a stupid being like yourself. What has made you this way? Why are you so brutal? Brutal? You don't know the meaning of brutal until you've heard the story of Culture 3. How brutal was Culture 3, you ask? Culture 3 was so brutal that they maimed, tortured, enslaved, and in general brutalized themselves. You see, Culture 2 had made a virtue of stoic resistance to pain, stubborn fortitude, that sort of thing. So when Culture 3 came around, they had a problem. How are they going to impress everyone as being even tougher? Their answer? They would arrive at a battle, stand on a tall hill where everyone could see them, and destroy themselves, and chop off one of their own limbs. Then they'd wave it around, screaming and shaking it at their enemies. It worked. It scared the hell out of their opponents. They ran like crazy. You could tell who was a real war hero back then by how few arms or legs he had left. How did your species survive? War parades were quite different, too. Instead of sturdy old warriors walking slowly past the reviewing stands, they tended to roll at a good clip, too. Oh, no. To you, an inferior alien, this may seem bluntly stupid, the product of a sick, primitive society. Oh, you're telling on yourself. Is that what you think? You couldn't be more right. Aho. Culture 3 was, as you can well understand, only the third Thraddash culture, and was therefore far from the tempered perfection you have encountered here and now. I have secret weapons of great power. Submit, or I shall evaporate your planet. Ha 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 ha! We like secret weapons! We will now give you the opportunity to give them to us! Penny Winnie, you're up. Goodbye. Man, I should recruit the Arlo. Did that Arlo just dodge damage by teleporting away? I should recruit the Arlo. And immediately go to Thradash Space and farm resource units. I wonder how many of them I have to defeat to make friends. Perhaps humans can fight after all, if our reports are accurate. We will test this hypothesis in the laboratory of life, in glorious battle! Your puny, inadequate weaponry is no match for the Thradash Mark VI blaster. With its 4 megawatt energy discharge, nor can your slow, bloated tubs compare to our flash turbo-boosted warships. We have nothing to fear. Inferior aliens, you have once again intruded upon the territory of the Thradash. This is a patrolled region of space. Your presence here is considered an act of war. We were already at war. How wonderful! I guess we'll just be attacking you now. Penny Winnie, you're up. Bet Spathy would kick their ass too with the butt missiles firing behind them. Alright, let's see. The Korra are still headed for the Umga, and they've reached Thradash Space. Time to hurry the hell up. Oh, 5 of them. Once again intruded upon the territory of the Thradash. Presence here is considered an act of war. Okay, so here's a question. Do I have to let one of the Thradash get away? Oh, I got damaged. Headed for the Umga manifest roster. Just keep kicking butt and taking names until you get to do the funniest thing. Okay. Well, humans have some backbone after all, but not as much as the ur-quan. A human ship is a poor second to the ur-quan dreadnought. Your weapons do not have the killing strength of an ur-quan fusion blast. The ur-quan are still your betters. Inferior aliens. Okay, once again, intruded upon the territory. So is it number of Thradash killed? Or is it number of fights you get into and win? Like, could I just go to Zeta Draconis and fight the infinite enemies until they say, okay, enough? Penny Winnie, you're up. They do teleport away when they get damaged. Interesting. God, these guys are just no match for anything. It's over in seconds. Oh, shit! The Korra are still headed to the Umga. Anyway, you're up. What? No! Penny Winnie, why have you done this? Alright, well, the Thradash got a kill on the best ships in the game. Power to them. Oh my god, stop running into the trail of fire! Hork was the name of that ship. Ha! Still headed for the Umga. Oh shit, it's the Korra! We are the ur-quan Korra. We have won the ritual war against our cousins, the Xurza. Our doctrine, the path of now and forever, shall be dominant until the Xurza win such a war. We now cleanse the Xurza slave races. Then we shall take possession of the Samatra and move on. To find new intelligence, new filth to cleanse. I don't think I've said the words to them, no. And it's not giving me the option right now. Maybe you can't do it after the death march starts? What is this madness? Why are you trying to kill everyone? We do not kill, we cleanse. Cleansing is necessary to ensure our eternal freedom and security. Indeed, you fail to understand. There is no death. Only termination and rebirth. Each termination brings around the new chance. The possibility to be born in ur-quan. We merely present this opportunity, make it available to all. That's an interesting philosophy. Let's get the hell out of here. Nice miss. Nice miss, idiot. Now this is what I wanted. Admirable! Admirable! We have never witnessed such awesome combat capabilities. You have destroyed so many of us. We are humbled in your presence. We thought you were a weakling, a coward, a pitiful sniveling wimp. We were wrong, so wrong. You have shown yourself superior to ourselves. Indeed, even the ur-quan. We wish to learn from you, thus improving our culture. Give us your wisdom, mighty teacher. What is the secret to your success? The power of friendship! Wait, I've got it. It's the way you respond to our hailing calls each time we meet. Just as they say, first impressions are so important. So tell us, please, tell us how we should present ourselves. To really capture the spirit of interstellar diplomatic protocol, you should speak Pig Latin. Oh no. I know for a fact that rhyming in your introductions wins big points. Oh no. Oh no. Which of those do I want to do to these guys? They will do whatever you tell them to. Oh, man. I am going to make them rhyme. Rhymes, like in poetry. Isn't that kind of, you know, not tough stuff? What am I saying? You are the great teacher. You know best. If rhyming is necessary, then teacher will be rhyming all the time. Now that we understand the nuances of introduction, great teacher, we have an even more significant question. Your devastation of our battle forces have shown us that our Culture 19 is inferior to your own. Therefore, we will adopt your methods, your techniques. But what shall we name our new culture? Hell yeah. How about the fat, obstreperous jerks? The glorious slave empire of lore? No! I think it is important that with this new direction you decide on your new name. You are wise, great teacher. I will think long and hard on this matter. Grunt. It must reflect the profound changes in our social order. It's going to be Culture 20, isn't it? It must clearly explain the nature of our civilization. Yes, I have it. The perfect name is Culture 20. Yep. We need to learn so much from you, such as how should we act in our new culture? What is our direction, our ethical base? Try watching these vids, Monty Python and the Marx Brothers. Oh no. Be kind at all times and in all places. Treat each stranger you meet as your best friend. Oh man. That would probably get them wiped out, wouldn't it? You know what? I'm gonna say it. You know what? I'll do the silly option in this playthrough. We're all about to die. I might as well. Lighten up. Be kind of, you know, wacky. Here, try watching these vids. Monty Python and the Marx Brothers. Wacky? Wacky? I do not understand. We shall watch these vids of yours. We shall study them to learn to be wacky. Then, when we are wacky enough, we shall test our new wackiness in combat. To discover, no doubt, the great advantages it's given us. Oh no. Thank you, great teacher. We have much work to do to implement these sweeping cultural changes. transferring from the allegiances and mores of one culture to another is a difficult and time-consuming task. We beg you, great warrior from Earth, give us time to make the changes you have suggested. Oh, you don't have any time, man. Sorry. Return later to see our brave new world. Oh boy, I feel so bad. Wow, one of them spawned underneath me. This is probably Korra. Yep. We are the ur-quan Korra. We have won the ritual war against our cousins. Okay. Please, for the love of reason, stop this madness. We have listened. We are unmoved. The cleansing will proceed. Man, the Korra aren't actually that scary once I have 1,000,000 HP. Firing stage hazards, I see. Alright, let's see. Korra are headed for the Arlo. Okay, let's see. We have the caster. Oh, who did we need to use the caster on? Wait, the Yahad are still alive, aren't they? Yeah, the Yahad are still alive. Let's take the Shofixti to them. Okay, the Yahad H. Okay, H is here. I do have Shofixti ships with me. Oh, and once the Arlo territory is wiped out, I should go to the Arlo homeworld. Alright, where's the hot homeworld? Gamma Serpentis. Gamma Serpentis. Hi, you hot ship. Bye, you hot ship. They're running from us. Oh, no. Okay. It is a shocking thing to see the return of the human renegade. One knows this will not be boding well with Her Majesty today. So, do none of these people... know what the Korra are doing? You must help us. Surely you owe us this much at least. It is an unbelievable thing. You speak the words that ruffle our feathers and cause our blood to boil. We, the loyal servants of our queen, bless her beak, will not be helping the likes of you. Or any of the traitor Yahat bastards you may have found among the ranks of the Starship clans. Oh, maybe I was supposed to take it to random Yahat ships and turn them. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? I have to take it to random Yahat ships and build a following? You are asking the words of a mindless child, human. Here, in the hall of the Queen's high perch, you shall not be finding the sympathies you so vainly seek. There are none here but the nobles and battlemasters of the Yahat clans. It is a sure thing that we will not be casting flower petals in your path of rebellion. So, human, now you be thinking that ye shall slink away to commit some vile treason and dirty our queen's good name. Isn't this true? Do not be answering. We know the truth. We will not let ye pass. Oh, I should have tested the Arlo against these guys. Oh, well. Oh, the Arlo. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they caught me. Okay. Let's see if this counts as a random ship. Human, you try our souls with your return. What is it you be wanting now? This may come as a shock, but the Shofixti are reborn. If this is being a true thing, there will be many changes. But we are a species long wise in the ways of deceit. You must be proving these words you say, Captain. Send the Shofixti to us as a way of proof. Alright, I'll send it to the Shofixti, but don't mess with him, okay? We are scanning the separation of a vessel from your fleet, Captain. And indeed, its configuration matches that of a Shofixti scout vessel. This had better not be a trick, Captain. We are knowing the power of a glory device, and if you detonate the weapon near us, the price for you shall be dear, very dear. The scout has docked, and we await the pilot's appearance at the airlock. The atmosphere cycle is complete. The door slides open, and... It is true! The Shofixti are alive! Look at that furred muzzle, those shining black eyes, the sweet claws! Our children have returned from oblivion! But now we are faced with the cruelest truth. We who have sacrificed our honor, we who have lain with the enemy. We are not worthy, we are nothing, we are less than nothing. But wait, we are not Spathi. We are Yahat of the Starship Clans. We will not live this lie any longer. Listen as I speak these words. If our queen makes the dishonorable command, then it is the queen who has no honor. And a dishonorable queen is no queen at all. We, the Zeep Zeep, are the only clan who remember the true meaning of honor. We shall tear the queen from her throne. The 2,000-year reign of the Veep Neep Queens is over. The revolution has begun! Hell yeah! Alright, I probably have to wait a while for that to pay off. Oh, they're leaving? They're all leaving. They're all leaving the system? Like all heroes, you be as brainless as you are brave. Do you not know that here there be none of the traitorous Zeep Zeep Starship Clans? You're as good as dead, human. So, how's the revolution going for you guys? Do not be worrying yourself, Captain. Victory is almost within our grasp. Sure it is. Goodbye, royalist fool. Now you must pay for your crimes, human. I'm curious. Let's see how the Arlo handle these guys. Yip Yappy, you're up. We're all about to die anyway. Game's over. I might as well. Oh, they've got shields. Okay. Alright, the Yahat are pretty good. Damn. Okay. Oh, there's 2 Yahat territories now. Ooh. Okay. There's 2 Yahat territories now. That's something. That's also something to do early next game. Yeah. They have shields. Interesting. Okay. I'm curious. I might as well ask. Where's the Zeep homeworld? Alright, write down that the original Yahat homeworld is Veep Neep. Do they have one? Let me look. Fair enough. Oh, my Thradash buddies are about to get wiped out. Don't know if the rebels have one, you gotta poke randoms. Fair enough. Let's look around before we head for the RLO. Alright, Epsilon Scooty. Oh, the sneezing is so rough. Human, you shall never be fully comprehending the damage you are doing now to our Yahat culture. For fully 2,000 years there has been peace between the clans. Okay, these are Veep Neeps. And now you have cast the ancient seed of dissension between our beaks. The bloody wars of ascension are renewed, and you are the cause, Captain. While the Zeep traitors may be your allies, Captain, I can be assuring you that we of the Veep Eep Starship clan are wanting nothing more dearly than your death. So, how's the revolution going for you guys? Do not be worried. Okay. Alright, star map. Let's get to Epsilon Scooty. Leave these assholes behind. There's nobody here. Alright, let's see if any of these are Zeep Zeeps. Or, yeah, Zeep. Or Veep Neeps. Hang on. It is the human agitator who would see her radiant majesty pulled from the high perch. You will rue the day you devised this wicked scheme. Wow, they're doing a lot of damage. No! Oh, come on. Oh, I'm running low on crew. Quasi portal. Alright, let's go to the RLO homeworld. See how they feel about their territory getting wiped out. 69 crew, yeah. The Thradash are definitely going to be dead by the time I get back to real space. Welcome back to Falealara Folly, Captain. Perhaps in the fullness of time, we will let you visit the surface of our world. There are many beauties here, unmatched anywhere. The mountain clouds of thought. The tangible wish. The dark. Unfortunately, you are not yet acclimated. Premature exposure to these would render you numb. We have met the Umgar, and they are acting extremely weird, like zombie blobbies. This is disturbing news. They are normally rambunctious to an extreme. Really? They seem pretty rambunctious. We will send ships to Umgar space to investigate. We should have some answers in a few days' time. Really? When did that happen? They were always rambunctious when I talked to them. Alright. Let's see, where's the closest path to home? Alright. G. There. Alright, let's get back to real space and see what damage the Korra have done. You know what? Let's go to the Spathy homeworld and see what's what. Let's see. Any other things? Oh, yep. The Thradash are gone. I bet the Slylandro as well. Headed for the Supox and Uchwig next. And then probably the Yahat, then the Ilrath, then us. Alright, let's see. You know what? Well, let's go home and refuel, first off. Reload our crew. Battle fares well. Your scientists analyze what I have acquired since my last visit. The analysis reads as follows. Subject, rosy sphere device. Data, the specimen is 5 centimeters in diameter, perfectly smooth, and composed of a blood-red translucent substance. Tests show that it has atypical ferromagnetic properties, but is utterly non-conductive. Summary, probably a precursor tool, function unknown. The next entry in the analysis is... Subject, ur-quan device. We put this thing through every test we've got. It came up with the same results as if we'd used a fork. Nothing. Zero. Zip. If this thing ever functioned, which we doubt, it certainly won't now. Age and physical stress have long since robbed it of whatever mystical powers it might have once had. Summary. In the future, please don't waste our valuable time on junk like this so-called ur-quan. Okay, I wonder if I have the time to now go to the Thradash world with, with the Aqua Helix, grab that and head to Uchwig space before the Korra wipe them out. I guess we'll find out after I refuel. Lob an ur-quan for me. Maybe we can feed the cheap viewers to the Koron to slow them down. God, I love that the crew costs 1 now that I've got the show fixed. Haven't saved in a while. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have the time to do the Utwig stuff. Okay. Hang on. Zeta Draconis. Thradash Space. I is the closest to Thradash Space. Fast. Devices. Quasi-portal. Alright, I is... this one. Yeah, we're not going to make it. We're going to try, though. Zeta Draconis. Alright, I bet once they wipe out the Utwig, they go directly southwest. Yeah, we're not going to make it in time. Well, maybe. Alright, Zeta Draconis 1. Report from surface. Captain, we have discovered some sort of alien shrine here on the surface. The building is immensely old, at least 2,000 years. Inscribed around the perimeter of the cylindrical shrine are innumerable hieroglyphs which document the history of each of the 19 Thradash cultures. From what we have seen, we have learned that the Thradash have risen to starfaring technology at least 3 separate times, only to nuke themselves back into the Stone Age again and again. The real surprise, Captain, was what we found inside the shrine. We knew the Thradash kept something down here, but we didn't know what it was until we went inside the shrine. In the exact middle of the structure was a tall dais of white stone. Set atop this dais was an immense aqua gemstone, somehow shaped into a flat, twisted ribbon, like a DNA helix. The aqua helix emitted incredible light pulses, illuminating the cavernous shrine like a giant strobe light. At least it did. until Private Hendricks decided to see what would happen if he grabbed the artifact. The helix immediately ceased glowing and has remained quiescent ever since. We will bring the Aqua Helix back aboard the ship for further investigation. End of report. Oh, I have to go back to Sol System to put this together, don't I? Damn, okay. Yeah, I'm not making it to Uchwig space. Actual question. Do I now have to bring it back to Sol System to put the Ultron back together? Or could I just go to the Uchwigs? You have to put it together in Sol System. Okay, we're not getting it to the Uchwigs. Damn. Perfect, Ultron. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. See if we can make it to the Uchwig homeworld. D is closest. And D is this one. Alright, Supocs aren't dead yet. Alright, Uchwig homeworld. In my notes. Excuse me. Uchwig homeworld. Beta Aquarii. We'll get there ahead of the Korra. Oh, the Supocs are dead. This is going to be close. Nope, nope, nope. Just go away. Leave us to ponder our grief. Hey guys, guess what we've got? We've got the Ultron. Wanna see it? Gah! Should I set my gaze upon such a sight, I might suffer sleepless nights for years on end. It is a symbol of the collective Uchwig failure. It is our ultimate tragedy. Ah, every divot, every crack on its surface is etched forever in my soul. Remove it from my sight, lest I purge my... Hey, that is not the devastated Ultron. It is the image of the Ultron before. A trick? A trick? Ooh, I had no idea that any species could sink so low. Oh no. How dare you try to manipulate me with that cheap stage prop? Why, it's not even... Hey, wait a second. It looks like... Can it be? Yes, it is! A miracle! Oh, happy day! Joyous occasion! You have our eternal thanks, good Captain. You will be immortalized as the blessed figure that delivered unto us our future. Well, such as it is. We will revere your very likeness. You've got about 5 minutes. Let me take the Ultron. Yes, I feel the link, the knowledge, and the power. It seems that there is much to do. Indeed, it seems that you should proceed to the second moon of the 6th planet of Zeta Hyades. And take what you find there. We no longer have need for it. But the Ultron reveals that you will. I thank you for your part in the grand scheme. We now recover that which is ours via destiny. And proceed to perform our essential service for the universe. But wait! The Ultron moans and hums. Matters of significance are being relayed to our brains. It has been so long since we communicated with the Ultimate in such a manner. But slowly the truth is revealed. Something dire is afoot in the galaxy. The Korra, the dark cousins of the Ur-quan, have won their doctrinal conflict. and are even now moving through the stars on a mission of universal genesis. Yeah, finally one of you notices. The ur-quan reveals that our participation is required to stop the Korra before they destroy all life in this part of the galaxy. We will grant you the boon of our nigh-invincible Jugger starship designs, as well as a supply of trained starship commanders. Hell yeah! If our allies, the Supoks, are still alive, they aren't, I am certain they will give you the same assistance. Okay. Well. Let's head to their homeworld. Ah, it is the legendary Earth Captain. A grand celebration is in order. We prepare now for the festivities. Many will bow before you and offer their profuse thanks. Proceed now to our main spaceport and then on to the parade. The 2-week celebration of great thanks will begin. Joy! What? You are too busy? Alas, perhaps another time. Aw. Alright, let's see this cute Shofixty art. Aw, that is cute. That is cute. Aw. Aw, that's very cute. I'm glad things are looking up. Anything in the way of new developments? Even now we acclimate to the great power of the ur-quan, but are overwhelmed with the resources that the ur-quan offers. In effect, we have grown rusty in its use. As soon as we regain our proficiency, we will be able to accommodate all your requests. Well, you've got 5 minutes. What course of action does the ur-quan, your powerful attribute amplifier, recommend for us now? The prognosticating harmonies of the ur-quan reveal a truth. We Uchwig have done all that can be done to aid you. But our tasks must now be confined to directing the many channels of causation. Feel confident that we are using the ur-quan to this end. Oh, what if you take the bomb and you blow up the Samatra? Ooh, there's a thought. It seems that you are making good use of the ur-quan. Is this so? You ask a question that I hesitate to answer. You see, normally at this point, I would don the mask of rampant jubilation and jumping with ecstatic glee. This mask is seldom worn, for few events merit its complexity. Since I do not currently possess this mask, let me just say that the ur-quan is everything it could ever possibly be, and more. Even now, I sense that your curiosity is piqued to an extreme. You wish to ask more questions. However, these questions are probably best left unasked. It is through the patent yet harmonious force of the ur-quan that I will now cause you to drop the subject altogether. Fair enough, I suppose? It is as the ur-quan wills, so be it. We bid you the very best luck. Although it is true that all possibilities can be realized through proper utilization of the ur-quan, we are as yet deficient operators of this grand device. We will, however, make a best attempt to help you from afar. Alright, to Zeta Hyades. Zeta Hyades. Goodbye, ViewBot salesman. Wait, hang on. Zeta Hyades. There we go. Alright, bye, Uchwig. You're all dead. I get it. Sorry. Wonder if the Korra will show up in the system if I'm here when they show up to destroy them. Alright. Yep, ur-quan gone. Okay. 6B, which is this one. Report from surface. We found a huge precursor device on the planet's surface. A giant black cylinder set within a simple defensive grid. We have already neutralized the grid. Well, actually, Jenkins just drove through it by accident, but that seemed to work. The artifact is covered with precursor script, and although we can't translate all of the writing, it is pretty clear that it is a warning, repeated again and again. The energy output of this artifact is scary. It rivals all our ship's engines at redline. If I may be so bold, Captain, I would advise that we not experiment with this device until we are back at the starbase. We shall now return to the ship with the black cylinder device carefully stowed in the cargo area. Okay, star map. Just get out of the system, and we'll teleport back to Seoul. We'll scan this thing, and then we'll try to find the Sumatra. Okay, Earth is... G... Alright, time to get news about the Yahat, who are probably sending people to aid us. The analysis reads as follows. Subject, ur-quan bomb device. Data, analysis has yielded little information about this device. Largely because of our technicians' unwillingness to open it, or even remove the bomb from your ship. That aside, here's what we know so far. The device is correctly defined as a bomb, one of enormous destructive potential. But it is not of ur-quan origin. Nothing about it relates to the technology we see in the Jugger ship. We believe it to be of late precursor origin, though it somewhat resembles certain Shenjesu technology. Its original function? Probably a planeteering tool for dispersing unwanted moons. Summary, unless there is a strong reason to do otherwise. Do not activate this device. Leave it alone. Any experimentation should be conducted at least 12 astronomical units from this starbase, and preferably a bit further. That's the end of our scientist report. Alright, let's fuel up. Well, AUs is a lot. An astronomical unit is the distance between Earth and the Sun, right? Oh, I can only make Shafixty Scouts and Earthling Cruisers. The Yahat and the Utwigs. Oh my god, the Utwigs are gone, so I can't make Utwig ships anymore. Alright, the Korra are headed for the Yahat. So now, we head to ur-quan space. And find their homeworld. Ophiuchi. No, Ophiuchi's way the hell in the northwest. Where's the ur-quan homeworld? Have I learned about the ur-quan homeworld? Huh. Why don't we just fly into ur-quan space? Let's fly into ur-quan space. And talk to them. See if we can't locate their home world. All right, let's see. C is the best spot to get into the ur-quan space. At least it's almost dead center. The ur-quan evolved on a harsh planet orbiting a star outside this region of space. Yeah. No, I know about that. But there's got to be a world that the Sumatra is on in ur-quan space. And I guess I haven't learned what that is yet. Alpha Crucius is almost dead center in ur-quan space. Let's head there. There's a lot of ur-quan. And I see gas giant in the habitable zone. That is not it. Okay. So, it is the human slave. How strange. I would have thought your species was extinct by now. We have a suggestion for you. Flee. Run as fast and as far as your ship will take you. So what happens to you? Human, days ago I would have killed you for your insolence. But now, what is the use? You and your kind will receive the ultimate punishment soon enough. I will tell you what you wish to know. While the Korra move through space, killing your neighboring species, we shall remain here, guarding the trophy, the Sumatra. When the Korra are done with their dark business, they will take possession of the Sumatra, and then we will part ways. Traversing the galaxy in opposite directions, fulfilling our doctrines, and are preparing for our next doctrinal war. I hope your species survives. Alright, so that's not it. God damn it. Human, you're a fool. Why are you still here? Flee before the Korra find you. I talked to you 30 seconds ago. Alright, I don't think it's in this system. Alpha Crucius. I've heard of that before, though. It doesn't tell you exactly where it is in the game, though plenty of people mention it. Okay. Alright, actual question. Is it on a planet that is guarded by 1,000,000 ur-quan? Like, if I wander around and try to find a planet guarded by 1,000,000 ur-quan, is it on one of those? Or should I scan every planet I can find? Alright, we'll try to find a habitable zone planet. Ha! Missed me! Alright. Nothing here. I am going to save the game. Crucius. Why didn't I turn around and leave the star system by turning around? Oh well. Wait, no, maybe I should have checked out those planets. Hang on. Oh, I'm about to get swarmed. Tells you which system it's in if you get to talk to the Chenjesu. Ah, okay. Noted for the future. Oh, that's a lot of ships. Well, the Shigesu are all dead now. Biologics. But yeah, actual question. Is it on a world with 1,000,000 ur-quan, so I don't need to bother scanning? Excuse me. Don't remember. Fair enough. Excuse me. They're Korra sneezes. That's why I've been sneezing all day. The Korra... I'm allergic to the Korra Death March. Oh boy. Wow, look at that minimap. I'm getting swarmed. We are the ur-quan Korra. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to be stuck here for a minute. The line that Kazerzo have about we who have tried to protect you. Yeah. It's a very cool multi-layered culture and storyline with them. And these guys are terrible shots. Oh my god, stop with the swarming! Oh my god, like, there's so many of them! Wow, that did a lot of damage. I may have to load my save. Oh my god, look at all that damage they're doing. I'll probably die. Oh shit, they landed right on top of me. Yeah, I'm not getting out of this. No, I'm not starting a new game. I want to see what happens with the game over screen. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Hang on. I have a thought. The Chenjesu homeworld is Procyon. Alright, let's see where Procyon is on the map. Procyon. I accidentally... Whoops. Rock, yawn. Bye, Oraf. Alright, let's see. Let's see if the ruins of the Chenjesu homeworld which is one of these planets, and I don't remember which one. Is something in the Umga homeworld you think I should try to pick up? Okay. Ah, here we are. Report from orbit. We have explored the interior, abandoned. Can't scan it. Okay, so... Alright, so going here does nothing. Oh, the core are headed for the hot. Try it while you're orbiting. Ah, here we go. We're the Chenjesu. We are the Murmurham. We do not understand how you have penetrated the slave shield or why. But in doing so, you have interrupted the process. Explain this intrusion. We are struggling against the ur-quan. Can't you help us? We cannot be of any assistance now. We are in the middle of the process. I will explain. After we Chenjesu and Murmurham were defeated by the ur-quan, we chose to be encased in a single slave shield on this world. As soon as the ur-quan departed, we began the process. We initiated a synthesis of our two species, our two cultures. One crystalline, the other purely mechanical. This process, fueled only by the radiant energy of our sun, will eventually produce a new hybrid race. And when the process is complete, we will crack the ur-quan slave shield and emerge from our chrysalis like a winged insect unleashed from its cocoon. Then we will be ready and capable to deal with the ur-quan, their battle thralls, and their dreaded Samatra. We came here to find out what you're doing down there. Though your ship's design is unfamiliar to us, we now understand that you are of human origin, and so we will share with you our reasons for accepting the status of ur-quan slave. In 2135, our great alliance burned within the crucible of sentience. Though our fleets of armed starships held back the hierarchy's grotesque armada for many years, in the end, the ur-quan unleashed a power upon us that was so overwhelming, we knew we would be annihilated if we did not submit. This unstoppable power, this ultimate weapon, was a huge starship. An unstoppable battle platform built by the precursors in the ancient past. Your vessel shares some similarities in design to the ur-quan's battle platform. Mirror match, which they call Samatra, meaning great trophy. Ooh, the Samatra was many times larger than your ship and bore weapons and defensive systems that made it invulnerable to all of our technologies, but not to a precursor bomb. It remains a mystery to us why the ur-quan fought us for so long without using the Samatra. But when they finally brought the ship into combat, the Samatra incinerated our finest brood-home vessels from 10 times our own ship's weapon range. We had no choices beyond submission or devastation. Before the ur-quan arrived to accept our surrender, we sent one last message to your people. message suggesting that your species do as we Chenjesu and Murmurm plan to do. We would accept the ur-quan's demands and become slaves until such a time as we found a way to destroy or neutralize the Samatra. We really need advice from you. Our wisdom is available. Detail your need. Where is the Samatra? I got this huge bomb thing from a race called the Uchwik. Is it really a weapon? The device you speak of is a huge antimatter bomb. If you had activated it, the weapon would have annihilated your ship and everything else within 500 kilometers. Okay, so we gotta be close. The destructive power of this weapon makes it suitable for the most important task you will ever undertake. Destroying the Samatra? The neutralization of the Samatra, the ur-quan's nearly invincible battle platform. How do you think we can defeat the ur-quan? You must find some way to destroy the Samatra. Tell me where it is! To do this, you will need a powerful weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. But that is not all. You will also require some way to distract the ur-quan, to give you the opportunity to use the weapon. Though your presence here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice whenever you request it, Captain. So we need something to distract the ur-quan. Why can't you help us now? The complete synthetic hybridization of the Chenjesu and the Murmurm species will require approximately 35 of your Earth years. This extended duration is necessary because our synthesis mechanisms are dependent exclusively on the light of our sun for energy. What if we could find some way to get you more energy? Would that speed things up? Ooh. What you describe is theoretically possible, but it would pose a great danger to us. The process must be executed as planned, or it may fail catastrophically. We would be destroyed. Goodbye, once and future ally human. When the process is complete and we emerge from our chrysalis, I shall tell your grandchildren of our conversation this day. Okay. Well, that didn't tell me where the Samatra is. God damn it. Okay, well, where is the Samatra, Chenjesu? Alright, so you want me to go to the Umga homeworld. Let's see, where is that? How should they know they're behind a slave shield right now? Fair enough. Alright, Umga homeworld. I do not have the Umga homeworld written down. Oh, no, I don't have the Umga homeworld written down. Shoot. Uh-oh. Crap. Do I want to ask where the Umga homeworld is? That's information that I could have discovered on my own, and will probably have to discover on my own in the second playthrough. Arlo will tell you it's Beta Orionis. It's information I could have gotten. Beta Orionis. Save. Okay. Let's head for it. There's Beta Orionis. Okay. Let's see. What's the closest position to that? That would be E. Okay. Test devices, portal. Okay, E. This one. All right, our map. Flash. Beta Orionis. Say goodbye to the Yahat. They won't have the chance to do anything for a bit, or anything anymore in a bit. Yep. I am running short on time. Okay, let's see. Go to the habitable. In Orionis, Planet 1. Such great plans, such fine dreams, now all ground to dust. It's the talking pet. Hello, Captain. Pardon my lament, but I am feeling a bit depressed today. You see, the Black Destroyers, the Korah, passed through recently on a killing spree. And now my Umga, the instruments of my revenge, are all pretty much dead. In case you are confused about who I am and what I'm doing here, I'll explain. I am called a talking pet. For many years, I served as a translator aboard an ur-quan dreadnought. During this time, though, I possessed less intelligence than an earth swine, but this was soon to change. The dreadnought came under attack by the Korah and was severely damaged. We made a crash landing at a planet orbiting Alpha Pavonis. I was the only survivor. Alpha Pavonis, I think I've been there. The prospect of investigating a dreadnought was sufficient to bring the Arlo down to the planet's surface, where they found me. Alpha Pavonis, write that down. They tried to nurse me back to health, but they could not repair all my damage. So they turned to their neighbors, the Umga, for assistance. The Umga saw that I had the potential for intelligence, and they proceeded to modify my brain. When I came to my senses following the final operation, a flood of thought and memory filled my mind. I knew who I was. I was a Dinyari, a member of a peaceful alien race whose intelligence the ur-quan had long ago shut off. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh, via cruel biogenetic manipulation. I convinced the Umga to assist me in effecting a magnificent revenge against the ur-quan. And we were just a few months away from launching our strike. Well, when the Korah passed through and casually slaughtered the entire Umga species. Bummer. But here you are, Captain. I have an offer. Instead of killing me, I will join you on your ship. I can be of invaluable assistance when it comes time for your final confrontation with the ur-quan. I see you are speechless with approval. I'll be right over. No! No! What kind of deal, talking pet? Provide details. I get the basic idea. You want to overthrow the ur-quan. Bravo. Good idea. Way to go. I too wish to see the ur-quan beaten, humiliated, destroyed. And I alone possess the unique ability that will help you achieve your goal. Yeah, mind control. I can use my psychic powers to temporarily distract the ur-quan, confuse them for a few seconds. Aha! Presumably, you will use this moment to strike a lethal blow against the ur-quan. Such a plan cannot fail, Captain. We must see to that. Talking pet, what are you, really? I will gladly tell you my story, Captain. Gladly. I was indeed a talking pet aboard an ur-quan dreadnought. Those years are like a forgotten dream to me, because I was not sentient. I was a dumb beast, an unthinking slave to the heinous ur-quan. This is why the Korra don't have these things. Then there was a great battle. The ship was hit and severely damaged. Slaves running down the corridors. Commands, counter-commands. Then there was the scream of atmosphere outside the hull. There was a big explosion of light and thunder. We hit the surface of a planet, I'm pretty sure. The next thing I can remember was the face of a creature you call the Arlo. I was in great pain, but the creature was kind. It did what it could for me. By applying its own medicines to my alien form, I was transported off-planet. I remember an all-pervading green light. Then we were at the homeworld of the Arlo. I'm glad you didn't wake up there. Again, Captain, forgive me if I am not more clear, but I was not intelligent yet. Give me a chance. I presume my injuries were too severe for the Arlo to repair. Or perhaps I reacted badly to their medicines or something. Because the next thing I remember was being moved back into a ship. Things grow dim. My next memory was being on board an Umga starship. Wet flesh throbbing all around me, the Umga laughing as they worked on my body. It was kind of unnerving. Suddenly, like the explosion of a bomb, real thought, flooded my brain. I don't know how or why, but the Umga had discovered that my brain could be easily changed, improved to give me true intelligence. What they didn't realize is that it also brought back a flood of memories. Memories of my species' ancient past, from before the time the ur-quan castrated our thinking minds, and transformed my people into crude beasts. I am the only intelligent Dinyari left in this galaxy, Captain. Now do you understand my lust for vengeance? An amazing story, if true. Pardon me if I am a bit skeptical, but you are a proven liar. It's all true, Captain. Every word. Now listen, and I shall tell you why the ur-quan did this to us. It was over 20,000 of your years ago, Captain, when an ur-quan slave raider landed on the surface of my world and began capturing my people, killing those that would not submit. How can I know this, you ask? These memories are embedded deep in my genetic structure. They cannot be forgotten. How we fought the ur-quan. Even then, they had a hierarchy of combat thralls. Though then, they called themselves by the absurd name, the Sentient Milieu. Ha! They were nothing more than thugs, especially those hideous Talo. Those evil, rock-like creatures were the worst of all. For fun, they would take one of our children, and then roll over it, again and again, oh! The war against the ur-quan and their milieu lasted decades. Millions of our people died. But with the forces of truth and justice at our side, we were prevailing. Then the Talo made their fateful discovery, a shield against our only weapon, our weak psychic powers. With that shield, they were unstoppable. We had lost. But the ur-quan, they were not satisfied merely with our defeat, our slavery. They wanted more. They wanted to punish us for our insolence at fighting back against them. So they devised the sickest, most cruel and perverse punishment ever imagined. They invaded our very genetic structure and hacked out enough of our minds to lobotomize us for all eternity. And then we were made their closest servants, their talking pets. This was our punishment. I know what you are, evil creature. You are a... Okay. Now I need to think. Because I may lock myself out of defeating the ur-quan if I kill this thing now. But if I take it on the ship, it'll mind control us, and I'll get a game over. Oh, I do have the Talo device. You're right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do have the Talo device. Picked it up in like your second stream. Yeah, true. Okay. Alright, I agree. But any tricks and you'll be sucking vacuum. No tricks, Captain. No tricks. I fear you cruelly misjudge me. I am on your side now. Together we will make a great team, Captain. This day, this moment, shall go down forever in the history of our galaxy. I am coming aboard your ship now. I will make a nest in the pressurized section of your ship's hold. When you wish to talk with me, I will be there. Okay, game. Save. New file. Alright, where are the Korra? Still after the yacht. This device is talking pet. Captain, the Talo device on board this vessel is giving me a headache. Please remove it. No. Now, Captain, it is foolish to resist. It remains more effective than I had thought. You are still able to disobey. Ah, well, what can I do for you, Captain? What do you suggest I do now, Dinyari? The first thing I'd do is make sure I had a strong ship and fleet. How's it going, Dinyari? You okay down there in the cargo bay? It is cold and empty. I could use a thermal blanket. Since it is incredibly boring down here, I am using the opportunity to try and get some sleep. What can you tell me about your race, the Dinyari? I consider such a question to be intrusive and impolite. But that is consistent with your behavior. Yeah, he's mask off now. What do you want to know? What can you tell me about your species biology? You mean my superior brain? My mental prowess? I don't want to talk about it. Come on, we're friends. Tell me about the scope of your psychic powers. Captain, I don't think you meant to ask about my powers. Don't you mean to ask about flowers? Yes, Dinyari, I wish to know about flowers. Flowers are beautiful and smell nice. Now be a good human and leave me alone. I wish to go now. An excellent idea, Captain. You must have a great deal of work to attend to. Well, crap. If you think you have time, you should let the starbase examine him. Well, that's a good way to end the game. Well, I did just save. It's fine. They're fine. Alright. Let's get a game over by taking the Dinyari back to my starbase. Nope, not the star map. The manifest. Devices. Quasi-portal. What can one Dinyari do? It'll be fine. We'll get a game over, then we'll back out, and we'll try to figure out where the Sumatra is. Good to see you again, Captain Lore. Your scientists analyze what I have acquired. The analysis reads as follows. Subject, talking pet life form. Data, the creature is physiologically identical to the so-called ur-quan talking pet with one notable exception. It is highly intelligent and evidences strong psychic capabilities. Initial AI-QR tests rated it well above human super genius. Though immediately after we made this shocking assessment, its scores dropped to the normal-subnormal range. Interviews with the subject have shown it to be cooperative. Though a Class 4 pan-species psychological profile places the creature far into the furtive, hateful domain. There were also some disturbing incidents where we talked about roses, daisies, and other pretty flowers. Summary, everything's okay. Nothing to worry about with this cuddly little guy. Not one thing. It's the end of our scientist report. That's funny. Alright, where... No game over, it's just fun. Fair enough. Where the hell do I get information about the ur-quan Sumatra location? Perfectly ordinary frog thing, yeah. Oh, where the hell can I get the information about the Sumatra? I think I might be locked out of beating the game because everyone who could talk to me is dead. Big Barrier's info right now, yeah. I think I'm screwed. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to watch the Death March finish and get a game over. Still a piece missing for launching the final quest, and I don't know if you'll be able to find it on your own. Yeah, I think I'll find it in my second playthrough. Because you want me to do a second playthrough and beat the game. Captain deserves a happy ending, yeah. Well, happy ending, quote unquote. I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is we're going to suicide bomb the Sumatra. You should flirt with Talana because the romance is very funny. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have to actually move for time to pass. Okay. Excuse me. Or do we have to? Oh, nope. Time will pass when we're just in hyperspace. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to now wait for the Korra to wipe everything out. Oh, the good Yahad are dead. Yeah, we're going to wait for the Korra to wipe everything out. Yep, all the Yahad are dead. Okay. Ilrath are next. So we're going to wait for the Korra to wipe everything out. Then I'll take a break or end the stream, depending on how long it takes. If we continue streaming today, we'll start a new playthrough. If not, we'll start the new playthrough next month. What do you think, Alana? Here they come. Oh, they're here. Time does not pass when you're just sitting around in a star system. Okay. Alright, I'm going to teleport out of here. Yeah, you missed the Starbase Dinyari stuff. Sorry. I'm going to teleport out of here. I'm going to teleport out of here, let time pass. We'll go to October 20th, then we'll see the Korra's progress. Once they've wiped out the Ilrath, we'll go back to Sol System, and we'll await the end of the game. Whoa! What? Hello? Oh, huh? Okay. Oh, the intermittent thing opened up beneath me. All right, well. Let's take the long way back to Sol, because I'm pretty sure it'll just be the humanity left by the time we get there. Go figure, it's the creepy spiders that last the longest. Oh, I might not make it in time. We'll wait for them to wipe out the Ilrath, then we'll teleport back to Sol. Alright, we'll check again on Halloween. Nah, day before Halloween. Ilrath are still alive. Maybe they'll move up and kill the Chinjesu. Oh boy, okay. Yep, they're headed back our way. I am, of course, awaiting the appearance of Korra starships in the Sol system. Well, I almost got all the information I needed to win the game, belatedly. I like this game. This was a fun game. Obviously, I'm not done, but I'm going to give my thoughts on it while we wait. This is a fun game. Very full of character. Very silly and interesting and multi-layered all at once. I'm glad I got to play this. All the alien species are so vibrant and interesting and have fun designs. It ended up inspiring some other games in the future. Well, I'll have to play some of those. I mean, I'm sure Mass Effect takes some cues from this. Oh, here we are. Attention, human! This broadcast is to inform you of your defeat. We, the Korra, have destroyed all the sentient species in this region of space. And now we have eliminated the starbase orbiting your planet Earth as well. You're not here! Your efforts to resist us are futile. You are defeated. Yep, that's it. Okay. I kind of feel like, because this is a bonus stream this month, I kind of feel like starting the fresh game at the start of a fresh stream, so we have a full 4 hours to get started, might be a good idea. I'm kind of leaning towards that. I know we've only been going for 2.5 hours, but this is a bonus stream for Alana this month. So I'll give my thoughts on the game. It's very fun, very funny, very silly in a very characterful way. It's pretty cool. I think the weakest part of it is the combat by a country mile. Like, the combat was not fun. That would be a good place to jump in for people who haven't been watching if they wanted to. Yeah, my more informed attempt. Yeah, the combat is awful. It's not a deal breaker since they included a CPU controlled combat system, but no, thank you. There's a lot of people who love the combat, but it's not for me. I'm a big fan of the combat, but completely understand not liking it. The combat is very much a love or hate thing. Yeah, I can see how fans of old school games like this would love the combat, but I find it awkward and difficult and frustrating. I'm I'm a big fan of the combat, but that's because I had been playing the original Star Control against my cousin for years before this came out. There's versus mode? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know there was multiplayer. Wait, is there multiplayer on the main menu? Super Melee, fair enough. I completely forgot about that. 2 players on keyboard or 1 keyboard, 1 joystick. You know, a joystick might have helped. In Super Melee, you can play over the internet too, but on the 80s. Ooh, fun. Internet compatibility for this 32-year-old game. So, this is version 0.8.0. You can play... This is version 0.8.0. Are there more patches coming for a full release of this game? And yeah, I'm excited for the sequel too. I probably won't play Star Control 3 because it's supposed to be really fucking bad. Unless I get paid to play it, somebody can pay me to play Star Control 3 if you really want me to. But I probably won't seek out Star Control 3 because I've been told it's really fucking awful. But I'm absolutely down to play the sequel that's coming out next year. If it does indeed come out next year. This is very much just a Steam version of the open source version. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I like it. Hard to pick a favorite species. Let me think. When the sequel comes out, I might take the day off from work to play it, which would be the first time I have ever done that for any game. Yeah, it's fun to do that. The only thing that I have ever liked about what I've heard about Star Control 3 is that Zex is retroactively justified. Ah! StarCon 3 is the Drakengard 2 of the series. Wow. I think the Spathi are very funny. Oh, no, I have no interest in Drakengard. I've heard things about Drakengard. I'm not playing Drakengard. Unless somebody pays me to, but... listen. I'd prefer they didn't. I have had very few bad experiences with my patrons picking games that I don't like. Basically, the only ones one of my patrons has picked that I hated was the Metal Gear Solid games. But other than that, I've had a good to great time with most of the picks. I'm kind of neutral on Wolfenstein: The New Order, but yeah, no, I've had good experiences with the patron pick system. If you want to pay me to play a specific game once or twice a month, depending on how much you pledge, go to my Patreon, patreon.com/Loreweaver streams. Link can also be found at the exclamation point Patreon command and the exclamation point Patreon command in Twitch chat. Links also in the description of the YouTube video. I have 3 slots open where you can pick a game for me to play once or twice a month for 4 to 10 hours per month. And I look forward to seeing what people pick. I need to save up to move out west in June. At least if that works out. I'll have to move in June by next August regardless, but yeah. You dropped Nier eventually for the edginess, and there's nothing compared to Drakengard's edginess. Nier is like, here, kill this one child, and Drakengard is like, here, kill these fleets of child soldiers. Oof. 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 It does bug me a little that, I was sitting in Sol System when I got the message that they destroyed Earth and the Starbase. And, like, they weren't there. That's a bit of an oversight. I guess they expected you to be elsewhere. Yeah, 1993. God, that was 31 years ago. That's so weird to think about. But yeah, I've heard Drakengard is bad. And edgy. And edgy bad. And bad edgy. So I have no interest in Drakengard. Yeah, I was 3 when this game... No, I was 5 when this game came out. For some reason, I thought it was 1991 when it came out for 5 seconds. What the hell? But yeah. No, this game is great. It's fun enough in the other aspects that it overcomes the bad combat. And really, it was primitive combat, because there weren't controller hookups for PC beyond, like, joysticks, which are not really great controls. But yeah. Throwing the voices of... Let's see if I recognize any of these people. I never met the Druge. Ha! Errol Otis for the Chmur. Michael and the Talking Pet. Share a voice actor. There's the ZFPs. Cyrene. Vux. Omga. Malorme. ur-quan. Cilantro Probe. Victory Sequence. I met all the species except the Druge. Sure, I'd like your ranked list of favorite species. It is interesting that the game gives you a solid, like, 3 hours of gameplay to salvage a victory, even if it's Pyrrhic, from the Death March. Number 1 is your favorite is Vux, of course. You've had that in your you've had Zex in your Discord status for years. Yeah, give me the top 5. I wish I'd gotten to know the Supox more. Two, the Supox. I just think they're fucking cute, and I love how they're so supportive but exasperated with the Utwig. Hey, at least I gave them some. At least I gave the Utwig some happiness before they all died. Like 5 minutes of happiness. Well, in game it was probably like 3 or 4 days, maybe. I delivered the Ultron and I got the fuck out of Dodge, and they immediately died. 3 Slylandro. I love them. I love them. I love them. Yeah, they're pretty fun. I think my strategy with the Slylandro is going to be waiting for the probes to reach a peak, and then talking to the Slylandro and getting the shutdown code. Number 4 is the Spathy. Funniest, flat out funniest little guys. Fwiffo also carries. Yeah, Fwiffo's great. I wish you got more of Fwiffo. Like, throughout the game. I wish you could talk to Fwiffo some more. Hey, he survived until the game over. And what's your number 5? Man, the revelation that the revelation that the 5 are the ors. I just love the intersection of weird cosmic horror that can see you if you try to see it. The way they talk, the funky designs, and the fun combat mechanics of them sending out Marines to take over other ships. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like that they're just the Eldrazi. They're the extensions of one giant extra-dimensional being dipping its fingers into our universe. But yeah, it's the Dinyari twist was very cool. Were the talking pets in Star Control 1? Got us 86th out of a restaurant in Las Vegas. Madeline Canapa, we love her anyway. It's a great question. I don't quite remember. If they were, I wonder if they were always intended to be the Dinyari, or if that's a retcon. Was there Dinyari lore in Star Control 1? How much ur-quan lore was in Star Control 1? Never really played Star Control 1's campaign mode, just melee versus my cousin. Fair enough. Star Control 1's campaign mode was very minimally told. Fair enough. I have never got the impression that Star Control 1 had much plot to speak of. Most of the info was in manual blurbs. Fair enough then. I can see why you had me skip it then. Because I'm a story guy. And I wouldn't have gotten much out of that one. Loreweaver, a story guy? I don't believe it. Yeah. So yeah, you've got about 20 to 24 hours of gameplay. Maybe 22 hours of gameplay before the Death March starts. So it's not exactly a rush, but you've got a lot to do. And I guess you're expected to screw up your first playthrough. Oh, I'm probably going to have to outfit my capital ship with weapons to deal with the final boss, aren't I? Probably going to be forced to use that ship. Game's probably designed so that if you go in blind, you need a cycle or two to nail it. which honestly I like. I don't think it's... I won't say it's good game design that you're intended to fail a 23-hour-long playthrough and have to go again. Like, that's really only capital G, capital G, capital D good game design when it's a much shorter game. But it does make for an interesting experience, and the game made me want to go again and get it right this time, so it's fun. I like it. And it does harken back to the era this came out in. When that was... When games were much more brutal about your chances. Brutal and unfair about your chances of winning. You do go a lot faster once you have Gnosis. What's Gnosis? Oh, knowledge. Okay. Also makes the ur-quan seem like a credible threat, yeah. I'm gonna have to use the words on the Korra very early in my second playthrough, just to see what they say. Okay, well, that's where we're going to end for today. Please, I will probably ugly cry IRL. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. That's where we're going to end for today, so I'll read my schedule and get off. If you want to watch my full playthrough of Star Control 2, it's on my YouTube channel, at Loreweaver on YouTube. You can get the link with the exclamation point YT command in Twitch chat. It was an interesting experience, and I'm looking forward to my second playthrough to get things right this time. So that's going to be very interesting. So yeah, that'll be it for today. My schedule is tomorrow through Friday. I'll be playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom at long last. Saturday will, of course, be our weekly Final Fantasy XIV stream. And Sunday, I'll be continuing The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky second chapter for a patron. That'll be it for today. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next time.